What's up, everybody? Tony Pizza Guy here. We're going to be talking about a lot of things today, but more specifically, we're going to be talking about CM Punk and what he is up to nowadays. There are rumors going around that TNA is trying to make a play for CM Punk. Now, this came out a little bit late last night, and it said TNA basically made a play for CM Punk. This was done similar to how they reached out to Alberto Del Rio through an immediate friend of Punk, basically, a friend of Punk. The idea pitched was said to be a huge deal for Punk to be a top star of the company with pay similar that Hulk Hogan was making. The idea is that Punk could be TNA's flagship star if he signs now. He could help get a strong TV deal. Punk reportedly expressed no interest in working in wrestling again. And then this comes out. For whatever reason, there have been several reports making rounds about CM Punk over the last several days. Since we have received so many emails about them, I've asked around and here's what we found out. This is from PWInsider.com. Is CM Punk signing with TNA? One story that began making the rounds yesterday attributed to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, although I want to make it clear that I have no idea whether Meltzer even actually reported this, is that TNA made a big money offer to Punk and were turned down. I reached out to several high-level TNA sources last night and this morning, heard back from each, and they were preparing to head to Japan. Each of them said there is no truth to the story, and one commented, no offer was made officially or via intermediary. No truth to that rumor. And asking a few friends that are close with Punk yesterday as well, all of them scoffed at the idea Punk would want to return to wrestling, much less TNA. Now, Punk and OVW question mark. We've also been asked about stories that Punk was backstage over the weekend for Ohio Valley Wrestling and that the locker room had been ordered not to speak to him while he was in the locker room. While Punk was indeed at the show, he arrived with Cliff Compton, a close friend. He was never in the locker room. According to several OVW regulars who worked the show on Saturday, Punk arrived early in the day and went right to the OVW owner Danny Davis' office. He was never in the locker room. The wrestlers were somewhat aware he was there, but there was no explicit instructions made by anyone to leave Punk alone. So again, we are told there was nothing to this. So CM Punk is basically just going around, just trying to hang out with wrestling friends. I mean, that's about it. There's not much else that I can say about this. I did hear the rumor about him signing with TNA. I don't know. It sounds like a good idea, right? They could just put out a thing that, hey, we got feelers on CM Punk, get some buzz, and maybe they do want to make a play for CM Punk because it's a good name to get right now. He's hot, controversial. Everybody's talking about CM Punk. Honestly, I would like to see CM Punk come back to wrestling. Whatever, if he does or not, that's up to him. But as far as him going to TNA, I don't see that likely unless they make a big money offer. If they give him like Hogan money, I'm sure that he would come into TNA. Even if he still wants to wrestle, I'm not sure that. Right now, I think he's just upset. I think he's pissed off. I think he doesn't really want to wrestle. I think he went to OVW to hang out with Cliff Compton. Cliff Compton, Cole Cabana, CM Punk. They're all friends, so he just went to hang out with Cliff Compton while he was down there and check out OVW. I'm sure he's not going to TNA, going to OVW, whatever. Maybe TNA is going to have a big money play for him. Maybe they're trying to get buzz for Bound for Glory. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on, but it would be interesting to see CM Punk in TNA Wrestling or OVW or whatever he does back on the independent scene. I don't know. Well, let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you want CM Punk to come back to WWE? Do you want him to go to TNA? Do you care about CM Punk? Is it old news? Should we stop talking about Punk? Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.